So we're back, and I've had my little break from YouTube. I've got a haircut, if you can't see. I've also had a shave as well. So we are currently actually doing something a bit different for once. We're on tippers today, which is ideal because it gives us a wee change from the old curtain siders. And I don't think I've actually done tippers on this channel before. So I've just arrived at a farm with a load of basically the same as what's down there, like Brussels sprouts, leeks and stuff like that. Just stock feed. Sorry, I'm just trying to put my glove on. So to open the back door of the tipper, all we need to do is open this bit here, lift that bit up, pull this off on this one, and then should be able to go. And there's your lovely waste vegetables coming out the trailer for all the cows. Cows! So all we need to do now is put the tipper right up, tip it out, and then put the tipper back down, drive back off. Pretty much it. We need to put the tipper hose on, which is just on the back of the cab here. So we've got our tipper hose, which is on the back of the cab, the hose that plugs onto the ground. Got the tipper, plugs onto the ram of the tipper, just like that. And then when we lift the handle up, it will push oil through the hydraulics. Push oil. Basically, what it'll do is it'll take oil from this tank to the pump that's on the back of the gearbox. And it'll run along there, through that hose, up through that hose, and into the big ram on the front of the tipper. And when it's on the big ram, the ram then goes up. Obviously, the box then goes up. The stuff falls out the back. Once stuff's falling out the back, you put the ram back down, and it does basically the exact same thing in reverse. It lets oil out the ram, through the hose, and then back into the tank. So you need enough oil in your tank to make sure you can put the tipper hose right up. Oh, look at the state of my lorry. And for all of you guys going, oh, you need to go shoeless and all that, I would like to, but I don't know how you stop getting wet feet, can you? Anyway, to turn the hydraulics on, little button there. There's your tipper handle. That goes up, that goes down. So to go up, just push it up and give it a wee rev. That's it, basically starting to come out. But you also, good practice, dump the air out the lorry so that it's got a nice stable, because obviously the biggest problem with tippers is they fall over, and we don't want any falling over today. So if you keep your left foot on the brake and you use your right foot on the accelerator as you're tipping, because obviously you've got the handbrake off, so if you keep the left foot on the brake, keeps the brakes on, and then you use your right foot to use the accelerator. And the best thing you can do with a tipper is get it up and get it down as quick as you can, because I hate them. I hate them with a passion. Come on. Big load of fresh green veggies, and then the back door. Right, so when you're going up, you know when to stop, because the truck makes a different noise to what it normally does. It's like it can't push any more hydraulics in, so that's when you know you've got the tipper right up. And then obviously to put the tipper back down, you put the tipper handle down that way. But before we do that, I'll get out and show you just the exact height of these things. They do go rather tall. Now if that was, you can see that they are, I don't want to put a meterage on it because I don't actually know. but they are very, very, very tall. And obviously the chassis stays still, and it's on pivot points at the back here that pivots down there, and it just goes up and up and up and up and up and up and up, and there's a point where everything comes out the tipper. You got a wee bit at the top, but it's going back for the same stuff, so it will not matter too much. So now we've done that, we drop the tipper back down and then shut the back door on it. So tipper handle there, it clicks down so you can be outside whilst it's coming back down. And then obviously it will drop onto the chassis where it's at its best. And we've probably got, well, I don't say we definitely got, we've got 21.5 ton of fresh, like cabbages, I think that's cabbage, cauliflower, whatever it is, turnips, not turnips, I don't even know what I'm talking about, fresh greens, got broccoli in there, got cauliflower. I mean, it's basically a vegetable medley. So tippers, once the door's gone down, obviously you can see we do end up with a bit of product on the back door, so you need to wipe all that off so it doesn't obviously come off going down the road. Lift your bar back up. Sorry, I'm trying to do this one-handed. So your bar goes back onto your loop, like so. Put your cattle screw back on. That keeps the door safe, so if that was to fail, you've still got that. It's a bit of like an extra safety mechanism. And then obviously put your handle, put your catch back on your handle here, and your cattle screw back on here as well. Check down here, because sometimes the brackets where the airbags sit, they've got like a plate underneath, and normally when you're tipping it all goes under the trailer and you get a load of vegetables sitting on there, but this one hasn't got it, so we're quite lucky that way. And the last thing we need to do is, I have to do it, so there's your shunt valve for your trailer, so it's sea solid. Yeah, normally you pull that out, the air goes down on the trailer. We need to turn the hydraulics off. And then we need to unplug that tipper hose, because I've not got swivel, so I can't run with it on like we used to at my old job. So we just want to take that off. Place it back down there, and if we plug the Anderson lead in there, shut the sheet. Don't want to run with the sheet open. And then unplug that again, put that back down there. Beautiful, that's a tipper load completed. Now we've got another one of these to do, back to the same place. And then we've got, what else we got? I've got potatoes to load in a tipper for a friend of mine down in Aberfoyle. And we've also got another load of potatoes to load, which will probably be tomorrow now, to do for a friend down in Ayrshire. So we're currently in Cooper area of Fife. Obviously lift axle, weight transfer off, lift axle up, diff lock, probably need to turn it off because I've got to turn left here and you can't turn with diff lock on. But yeah, we've got to pick up all of the all these tatties. I've got to go back to the place where we just got this from, swap the trailers over and come back up here, tip another load here, and then we'll head to Ayrshire. We're going to Aberfoyle first. Crikey, it's Monday. So yeah, that's us. We've got to try and negotiate out this farm. You'll see my tracks trying to get in. Not too easy. And obviously the cows that we're feeding. So yeah, there's the tracks coming in the way. had to reverse it round the corner because there's nowhere to turn. But it's very, very slippy because it's just obviously covered in cow poo. And I washed the lorry at the weekend, so it was nice and clean, ready for Monday. Right then, so we're heading up this farmer's gravel track out of here. We're about to go get these trailers swapped over, get another trailer back on with the same sort of stuff, and we'll be tipping it back here again. So we'll probably see you at the place where we get loaded at. Alright then, that is our third trailer swap of the day. So I've tipped 2 loads already. I've got this load to go and tip at the same place we just tipped at. And then we're going to drop this trailer at another site to get loaded with carrots. Thank you, sat nav. And then once we've done that, we've got to drop that trailer. We're going to come back to where we've just picked up this one from, lift an empty trailer, and then go load Tatties for a good friend of mine in Aberfoyle. Busy on the tippers today. That'll be 4 loads, 4 tipper loads today, which is quite good. Luckily, we're only, like, according to the sat nav, 9 minutes away. So it's like 10 minutes between each one. So we're just here, there, and everywhere. That's where we are. We are busy. I quite like tipper work to an extent. I just don't like the tipper being up in the air because it's got more chance of it falling over when it's on the ground, when it's not on the ground. So yeah, we're just about to swing it right here up the hill, up a steep hill with a couple of sharp corners on it, and then yeah, in at the farm. Long gravel track in at the farm. Blindside reverse into the bay. Tip, back out. God, we love a tipper. It's gotta be a steep hill when the V8's struggling to get up it. I mean, we're at pretty much full chat trying to get up this hill. And there goes the trees. So, thank you, Mr. Cyclists. Thank you. Levels off a bit. Don't change up a gear because you're just going to have to go back down it. Oh, yeah, tilt ya. Oh, now you've really cocked it. We won't accelerate too hard so it keeps it in 4th. Because if we accelerate too hard, she'll want to drop off a cog. And we don't want that going up a hill like that. No, I accelerated too hard. I should listen to my own advice. So we are pretty much arrived at the farm now, and it is literally in the middle of nowhere. If it wasn't for somebody else telling me how to get here, I would never have found it. Nice tight swing in at the farmyard. Do not take the guy's fence down, or wall should I say. Oh, go on, go. Keep going.
In half a mile, arrive at ready.
Yep, we've arrived. In half a mile, so now we've got half a mile of gravel track that we drove on the way out, on the way back in. Oh dear. Keep tight to the left, because there's tight on the right, and there's stones and all sorts of stuff in that wall. Just asking for tyres to be chopped up on that. Never understood sometimes when people bring Arctics into their yards, why do they not make sure that you can get Arctics into the yards? You'd struggle to get a curtain side around there just because of the length of it. So if you wanted to load a curtain, if you want to load a fertiliser, I mean, if you had a tag axle, probably a bit easier, you could turn a bit later, but anyway. It is what it is, isn't it? Right then, so we're just reversing back into the clamp where they want us to tip. You have to go up there, past those sheds there, and then reverse back here because there's no way to get spun round in the clamp. Although it is quite big, but it's not that big. So we're just reversing back now. Basically, we just want to tip it in front of where we tipped the last stuff, which I can't imagine they would have used already. So keep it nice and tight to that post. And this is the view you get as a lorry driver when you're blindside reversing. You can see why people try and avoid it. Always try and avoid a blindside as best as possible. Always try and get on your good side. And then jump out and have a look. Because we're getting tight to that wall there. So, I mean, if we keep coming back round, the way we are, to be fair, we'll probably ended up squaring it up, just be alongside this wall here, tip right in front of that pile over there. Job's a peach, boys. Let's do that. Been too much because wheel spinning. It's not too bad on a surface like this because it's slippy, it's muck. But if you're wheel spinning on like stone, and that's when you start chewing tyres, and it's not good. It's not too bad. So there we go. Exactly what I said. Reversing it back. Now with tippers, again, education is free. You don't want to get too close to the pile that you just tipped at because you need to let the door swing. Ooh, stop. Let's see if that's about right. And we'll just bring it back. So what you don't want to do is reverse on top of that pile so your back wheels are touching here, because by the time that door swings open it hits the vegetables or whatever you tip it against, and then it becomes a nightmare because your back door's not open properly, and then all that good stuff. So we could go back a wee touch more, probably another metre to about there. Stop, we'll open the back door, we'll tip it off there, and we'll run our way out of here. That'll do us just fine. Back door open. Yeah. Oh, this one's got extra. Put that back on quick. Don't do a Jordan. So, because this one's got ones in the middle, you don't want to try and undo these to undo your door, because you'll be there all day. Now we do this. Now we tip. So then that's obviously a nice, absolute hell of a tipper load worth of vegetables. Lots of Brussels sprouts and some whatever that is, and some carrots, some chopped carrots and stuff. A couple of plastic pots, but that's not my problem. Cleaned the back of that off, as you would have just seen, and yeah, that's our tippers. That's how easy it is to an extent. Difficult situations when you get loads sticking into the top, etc, etc. But yeah, tippers are pretty easy. Straight up, straight down. Happy eating, cows. So that is us. We're tipped on this farm. We are finished. We need to swing around there, watch the Land Rover. My favourite vehicles, the old Defenders. More to that coming soon. Yeah, we're out of here. And drop this trailer off, pick up another trailer, and then go and load some Tatties potatoes. Gotta look at some spuds. Right then, so we're just heading over the Tay Bridge into... Shut up. We're just heading over the Tay Bridge into Dundee to get up to Carnoustie to go and get these Tatties loaded, ready for my friends at Aberfoyle. Then, so we've arrived at the Tattie farm. We've got the legs again. Right then, so it's actually the following day, and I didn't actually film yesterday getting loaded with Tatties. Sorry, didn't actually film yesterday getting tipped with Tatties because I was at a mate's farm and was having a quick catch up with them, and to be honest, I actually kind of forgot. So we are currently getting loaded again with another load of Tatties in boxes in a bulk tipper, and we are heading down to Ayrshire with this one, which I think we probably will film. So yeah, we're just getting loaded now, and then once we're loaded we'll head down to Ayrshire. Right then, so I edited this video and I realised I didn't even film the ending. Didn't film the bit going down to Ayrshire and tipping the Tatties there either, so sorry about that one. But yeah, so that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you very much for watching as usual, and we will see you on the next one.